It was 94 degrees Saturday for Brendan McCarthy's first pitch. Fans huddled in the shaded corridors. Large gaps separated the intrepid fans who stayed in the Mad Dog heat. Cody Bellinger didn't budge. His son Cody was playing Major League Baseball in Dodger Stadium. He had fielded his own dreams there before. "It happened right over there," Clay said a few days earlier, pointing beyond the first baseline. In 1999, Cody Bellinger was 30 years old, a AAA warrior, blocked at every turn by the stalwarts of the New York Yankees. This time Bellinger had left camp with the big club. The Yankees were in Dodger Stadium for their final exhibition. The roster blade was poised. It never had spared Bellinger. Manager Joe Torre was gone, tending to prostate cancer. Don Zimmer was running the club. He and general manager Brian Cashman beckoned Bellinger. They met in an office, and Bellinger walked through the clubhouse and into the dugout. Teammate Joe Girardi, now the Yankees manager, noticed Bellinger was teary-eyed and followed him. "I told him I made the ball club," Clay said. "It was a pretty good 10-minute time in my life." Now comes Cody Bellinger, doing what he's doing. He is a 21-year-old National League All-Star who played 451 minor league games. Clay played 1,414. The son is picking the fruit that eluded his dad's labor. Clay is 48. For a rookie's dad, that's prime time. On June 10, Cody Bellinger homered against Cincinnati. It began a 10-game stretch of 10 home runs. No rookie ever has done that. Bellinger hit a winning homer off Andrew Miller, Cleveland's fearsome lefty reliever. He collected 21 homers faster than anyone before him. They rained down like frogs in the movie Magnolia. And radio play-by-play man Charlie Steiner began yelling, "He is not of this earth." The Dodgers won 26 of their 30 games before the All-Star break and have baseball's top record. The new kid in town story is an LA cliché. Does Bellinger have staying power? Well, when the home runs dried up and the pitchers got more careful. He walked 7 times in 9 games. On Friday, he saw a shift and beat it with a bunt down the third baseline. And when Joakim Soria of Kansas City kept pitching away Saturday, Bellinger delivered a bomb to left field and a 4-3 win. He is third in National League in home runs, 25, second in slugging percentage, .619, seventh in ups, .961. When you get to this level, the video is unbelievable. The scouting reports are great. He said, "I think about my dad and how tough he had it. They treated us a lot better in our minor league system, especially with the food. But the bus rides were no joke. I kept hearing about how he treated people with respect. If you do that, hopefully you'll get it back." Clay coached Cody all the way up. Their Chandler, Aries team went to the Little League World Series. Cole, the youngest who pitched Hamilton High to its 5th state title in 6 years, just signed with San Diego. Cody committed to Oregon, then signed for $700,000 when the Dodgers drafted him in the 4th round. As a kid, he'd get frustrated when he didn't get home runs. Clay said, "We kept telling him it would happen. I'm not sure we expected this." In 2 rookie leagues, Bellinger hit 3 home runs in 2014, but he also hit .312. At that point, Damon Mashore walked into his life, and everything else followed. Mashore was the Dodgers' minor league hitting instructor. He is in the Texas organization now. He told Bellinger he had surplus power, and they were going to work during the winter to invest it. Bellinger would hit in the cage behind the house, send the film clips to Mashore, get the suggestions back. "He showed me videos of what power hitters do," Bellinger said. Bellinger began tilting the bat back toward the pitcher as he raised it. A pre-move that created energy. He created backspin, which creates souvenirs. It's a big move, Bellinger said. At first you're not sure when to go. It was a matter of getting familiar with the positions, Mashore said. You need to get from A to B. There were times he thought he was at A and he wasn't quite there. You hear golfers talk about lag, where they get that power. It's true in baseball, too. Your hands separate from your body and stay in the hitting zone. Young players like Cody know the analytics, know about launch angles. Bellinger hit 30 home runs at Class A Rancho Cucamonga in 2015 and drove in 103 runs in 128 games. Last year he hit 23 at Double-A Tulsa. He played only 18 Triple-A games before he got here. Bellinger has the fourth highest launch angle in baseball at 19.1. Texas Joey Gallo is at 26.6. Gallo is hitting .194, but 21 of his 45 hits are homers. Bellinger is hitting .257. At times his hard swings can even tweak a spectator's oblique. For me, I'd rather see him hit .300 again, but I think he's still capable of it, Clay said. It looks like it's all out, Bellinger said. When I'm going bad, it looks like I'm overswinging. But I'm not, I'm just late. When Clay Bellinger came along, you choked up and went the other way on a 2-strike count. When I get in trouble, Cody said, I'm thinking, home run, do some damage to the baseball. Clay won 2 World Series with the Yankees and, in left field, snatched a home run from the Mets' Todd Sale in the 9th inning of Game 2 in the 2000 World Series. He also got a ring from the 0-2 Angels, although he was up for only a week. The only time I was upset was when the Yankees released me, Clay said. I wasn't an all-star, but I could play different spots. A lot of guys couldn't do what I did. Because he started late, he stayed late. He was with Triple-A Ottawa when he was 35. Cody was 8 and Clay knew he was missing some memories. His wife Jennifer had packed up the kids and met Clay at too many temporary stops. It was time. Clay learned from some ex-major leaguers that firefighting was the perfect re-entry mechanism. He is off 4 days a week, which meant he could work with the kids. The firehouse is kind of like a little clubhouse, he said. You have fun and then when you get the call it's all business. I'm not a 9-to-5 suit and tie guy. Instead he sits in a major league ballpark anytime he wants, savoring a hot sun.